today is 7.9b over circumference and area of all these circles. You are going to fill in all of these. Don't forget there is a back, but there are answer choices. So if you get a number that's not on here, you're wrong. You need to go back and try to figure out what you did wrong. So that's an easy way to help yourself. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. We are going to do number 3 together. It says, because we're doing 7.9b, it says Melinda measured the radius, remember radius is from the center to the outside, of the Valentine's Day cookie. Determine the area, this one wants area, of the cookie to the nearest tenth. Okay, so again, that handy dandy chart that I put in there, area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay, we're looking under area, circle, pi r squared. We're going to actually write that. Area equals pi r squared. So pi is 3.14. Our radius, it actually gave us this time, so 6.4. And we have to square it. Okay, what this means to do is not 6.4 times 2. It means to do 6.4 times 6.4. Okay, remember I started telling y'all to do the lines. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. 4 times 6 is 24. You have 36, 37, 38. You add them together. You count how many behind the decimal. So I have 40.96. So now I have 3.14 times 40.96. So all that's left to do, multiply those bad boys. 40.96, 3.14. We're going to multiply them. Okay, 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 9 is 36, 37, 38. You have 0, 4 times 0 is 0. So add the 3, and all you come up with is 3. And 4 times 4, 16. So cancel, 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 0. All the 1 times, so 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 4, 4. Double scratch, double 0. And I'm going to have to bring down my lines because I didn't make enough. 3 times 6, 18. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 1 is 28. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. And 3 times 4 is 12. Add them up. 4. 8 plus 6 is 14. So then I have 4. 4 plus 9 is 13. And 13 plus 8 is 21. So then 2 plus 6 is 8, and 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then the 12. So we have 1, 2, 8, 6, 1, 4, 4. I have 4 behind the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But remember it says to the nearest tenth. The tenth place is right here. So I know 128's not going to change. Is 1 strong enough to change 6 to 7? Or is it going to leave 6 to 6? It is not strong enough, so 6 stays a 6. And there is your area of your circle. Okay, let's look at this one. This one is diameter, and it's asking for circumference instead of the area. It says a DVD has a diameter of 12. What is the circumference of a DVD to the nearest tenth of a centimeter? So your handy dandy notebook or star chart has circumference of a circle, and you can either use this one if you have a radius or this one if you have a diameter. And since we have a diameter, we're going to go with pi d. So for this one, it's c equals pi times d. This is like your easiest one you can do because all you have to do is replace pi with the right number and replace your d with the diameter. All you got to do is multiply those together. So I'm going to come over here, 3.14 times 12. 4 times 2, 8. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 3, 6. Cancel. 1 times 4, 4. 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 3, 3. Add it all together. 2 behind the decimal, so 1, 2. So you have a circumference of 37.6. Ooh, almost put 6/8, but it says to the nearest tenth. Here's my tenths place. Can 8 bump it to 7 or leave it a 6? Right, 8 is 5 or more, so this 6 is actually going to become 7, and it's centimeters. Okay, we're going to do number 3, okay? It says Coach Cruz drew a circle with a diameter of 11 feet on the cement for an agility drill. Determine the area of the circle to the nearest hundredth of a square foot. So the area formula for a circle, if you look at your chart, is A equals pi r squared. Well, I don't have a radius, I have a diameter. How can I find my radius? Right, you split 11 in half. You do 11 divided by 2. It can go in 5 times, which gives me 10, leaves me 1, our decimals and our zeros. And 2 can go into 10 5 times. So our radius is 5.5, and the radius is from here to here. So we are going to use our pi number, our 5.5, and it's squared. All right? So this means to do, right, means to do 5.5 times 5.5. 5 times 5, sorry, my nose is 25. Carry the 2. It's 25 again, 26, 27. 0. 5 times 5 is 25. So 5 times 5 is 25 plus 2, again, it's 27. Add these babies together. 9, 10, 3. Count the decimals, 1, 2. So 1, 2. So 3.14 now is times 30.25. So that's all we have to do. Is 30.25 times 3.14. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 4 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. And 4 times 3 is 12. Ooh, lay your egg. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 0 is 0. And 1 times 3 is 3. I'm going to scratch 2 this time. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry a 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 3 times 0 is 0. And 3 times 3 is 9. Sorry, I got that all squished together. All the zeros added together. 0 plus 5 plus 0, 5. 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 5 is 8. 2 plus 7 is 9. 1 plus 3 is 4. And then you have a 9 again. We have 4 behind the decimal, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 94.985 .50 is the area. However, it says to the nearest hundredth. So you have the tenths, you have the hundredths. So our area is 94.9. Those numbers don't change. Is that 8 going to become a 9 or is it going to stay an 8? Can 5 bump that up? Absolutely. Bumps it up to a 9. So your area is 94.99 feet squared. Okay, I'm going to give you a second. Pause the video and see if you can get the answer for number 3. Number 3 says, Wesley has a baseball sticker with a radius, so shout out to Wesley Walsh, has a baseball sticker with a radius of 2.3 centimeters. Determine the circumference of his baseball sticker to the nearest tenth of a centimeter. So I'm going to give you a second, pause the video, and see if you can get the correct answer. Okay, welcome back. So it says that it has a radius, and I know that radius is from the center to the outside, so it has a radius of 2.3 centimeters. And it asks me to find the circumference. And if I look at my star chart, I have 2 options. One of the options has it with a radius, and one of the options has it with a diameter. Since I have the radius, I'm going to go with C equals, C equals, I'm losing my lid. C equals 2 pi r. Okay, since I have radius, I'm going to go with this one. So that means to do 2 times 3.14 times, and my radius is 2. Man, I can't get it right. Radius is 2.3. I don't have y'all here to catch me and correct me. Okay, 2.3. So first I'm going to do these two. I'm going to multiply these. Sorry if that's not clear, guys. This is 2.3. All right, so I'm going to do 3.14 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. I have 2 behind the decimal. So I got, for this part, I get 6.28. And then I'm going to still multiply it by my radius of 2.3. All right, so 6.28 times 2.3. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6, 7, 8. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay, 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And 2 times 6 is 12. Add everything. 8 plus 6 is 14. 8 plus 5 is 13, plus that 1 is 14 again. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. And then add that 1. You have 3 behind, so 1, 2, 3, right? So we have 14.444. It says to the nearest tenth. Here's your tenths place. So if you chose D, whoop, whoop, you picked the right answer. So good luck on your packet.